and welcome to the Kaviza 5-minute videos. In 5 short minutes, we're going to show you how easy it is to scale Kaviza and automatically grow the Kaviza grid. Kaviza VDI in a Box is a turnkey virtual desktop appliance that gives you full virtual desktops for under $500, one-third to one-fourth the cost of other VDI alternatives. Kaviza does this by eliminating the need for expensive shared storage and multiple server components. In this video, we're going to demonstrate how easy it is to scale the Kaviza grid on demand. Let's say we have a grid set up with 3 servers running the Kaviza virtual appliance. Alpha 1, Alpha 3, and Alpha 7 are our 3 servers. Now, we have more virtual desktops we want to provision in our company, and so we're going to bring in a 4th server. All we need to do is load a hypervisor on that server and then load the Kaviza virtual appliance on that hypervisor and then answer 2 simple questions to configure that server and make it join the Kaviza grid. So in the demonstration, we're going to start at a point where we've already loaded the hypervisor and the Kaviza virtual appliance. We're taking a look at the Kaviza administrative console on our current grid. As we can see here, we have many desktops generated and running on this grid. Going to the Servers tab, we see we have our 3 servers, Alpha 1, Alpha 3, and Alpha 7, and they're actively running desktops. Now, we're going to go to a different browser and log into Alpha 4, where all we've done is loaded the hypervisor and the Kaviza virtual appliance. So we're going to log into the Kaviza virtual appliance and configure it. So we're going to go into the 4th server, KManager 4, and log in with our administrative credentials. We're taken to a setup screen where all we need to do is answer 2 simple questions. The first is that we need to provide Kaviza with root access to our hypervisor, and then provide the file system and the network label, and that's it. Kaviza automatically confirms our hypervisor settings and then will ask us to join the grid. So now that Kaviza has validated the hypervisor settings, our next step is to either create a new grid or join an existing grid. In this case, we're going to join the grid where we have our first 3 servers running. We do that by giving the credentials of any one of the servers in the current grid. And once we're done with that, Kaviza's setup is complete. So we see that Kaviza has successfully taken our grid information and at this point is going to take us into the grid. So from the 4th server, we're going to get the same grid-wide view that we got from the first 3 servers. As you see, we see all the desktops that were running on the current grid. And now let's go to the Servers tab and see what's happening to our 4th server. We see Alpha 4 has joined the grid, but it doesn't have any desktops provisioned to it yet. This is because Kaviza is automatically bringing Alpha 4 into the grid. To prepare Alpha 4 to start provisioning desktops, Kaviza automatically figures out the desktop templates that Alpha 4 should have and automatically has other servers in the grid provide the templates to Alpha 4. We see here that Alpha 4 is already getting the accounting image from one of the other servers. Let's go and see who it might be getting the accounting image from. We can see that Alpha 7 is actually preparing to send Alpha 4 the payroll image. And Alpha 1 is actually sending the accounting image. And you notice that all of this happened under the hood. We did not have to specify which desktops Alpha 4 should provision or what images it needed to have or any of those things. Kaviza automatically handles all of that and automatically will start load balancing with Alpha 4 as part of the grid. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed our 5-minute demonstration where we showed you how easy it is to set up a new server and add it to the Kaviza grid.